What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Super Rangers podcast, the best Power Rangers / Super Sentai podcast on the planet. I'm your host, Jacen Grayson, and yet again, good old Adam is missing again. I gotta find him, so I lost him. No, I'm kidding. He'll be back hopefully tomorrow, but we do have somebody with me today. It is the one, the only, Lord Zordon himself, Ryder Mitchell. Say hi, everybody.
Well, how's it going, everybody? You're all under my command, and hopefully I can grant you some Power Ranger powers.
Power Ranger powers? Like, are you going to grant them, like, the Spy Central powers, or is that just, like, kept to us? Like, are we going to recast everybody?
We'll see. And I just kind of want to address something really quick right here. I know I was watching the live stream a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And the thing here, I think someone was asking about roles.
Yes.
There are a few big roles that could still use somebody to fill them. So if you are interested, email me or Bryce.
Jacen.
Than later.
It's changed.
Jacen.
God. Everybody does that every time. All right.
Jacen.
Yeah.
So just letting you know. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh, none of my friends can get used to it. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about what was revealed at Power Morphicon, and that was absolutely nothing. So thank you guys so much for watching the podcast. I hope you all.
See you guys later.
All right, yeah, but no, we're basically Ryder. You haven't been on ever, so
No.
so tell me your thoughts on what happened at Power Morphicon.
Well, just to start, really, I like the cast for the most part. I think it's a change. I did a video about it yesterday on my channel, and I thought the Pink Ranger was actually Caucasian white, and she's actually Brazilian. So
Brazilian, first
yeah,
ever.
I know. It's pretty awesome. So here's the thing: this whole cast, it's made up of all people of color, all different races, and I think that's really great, and I think that's one thing that is a huge step forward since the original seasons.
Yeah.
So
There's no whitewashing here in America.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. But overall, I like him for the most part. The cast that's easily the biggest thing so far. The Red Ranger, to me, he's a little bit I don't know. I don't see him as
small,
as a leader. Yeah. So we'll see where he goes. I can't say too much right now because I haven't seen them on screen.
His suit looks a little loose to me.
Yeah, it didn't really seem to fit. So we'll see what happens though.
Yeah, definitely. And you know my opinions on Power Morphicon. I've been sharing you those for the past 2 days, but as you guys noticed, we said there was nothing revealed today, and that means no movie trailer, Ryder. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a bit of a disappointment. I really thought they were going to surprise us, but holding out now for New York Comic Con.
Yep,
so.
Can't wait for that Super Rangers podcast New York Comic Con coverage. Because we're going to have to do that now because they didn't show the trailer. Oh my gosh, this was the perfect time to. Although they have confirmed that Alpha 5 will be in the movie, and so far we don't even have a cast announcement for that. So maybe that's the reason. Maybe
they're holding out. That'd be awesome. I cannot wait to see what this version of Alpha looks like. That's just going to be insane.
So maybe that's why we haven't seen it yet. I'm still concerned because we should at least get a trailer with the Rangers by now. Alpha does not need to be in the first trailer.
I mean, at least a teaser.
Yes, at least a teaser. In fact, you don't even need to show the suits for a teaser. That's what you did for the poster. So we need to have a trailer now. Like, if Justice League already has a trailer over a year before the movie comes out, why can't we get a trailer for Power Rangers?
I mean, the Justice League trailer is like a 2.5-minute trailer. It's like a full-blown
and it's
thing.
Beautiful.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. Every movie in the past has not been too good, but I'm sure it'll be great this time. But this isn't a DC podcast.
Of course.
So, yeah, I gotta say, I'm a little concerned that we do not have a trailer yet.
Yeah, I'm hoping that there is something really good there, though. I'm just kind of like trying to see the positive way right now. Like maybe there's something really great that they just want to save, and I hope us waiting I hope it's worth the wait. That's really what I'm trying to say here.
I mean, if the trailer is like beautiful and gorgeous, then yeah, I'll be like, okay, fine, worth the wait. But as of now, I mean, we haven't seen anything. We don't know anything. All we know is the cast and the suits. And you know, the power coins. All right, fine. We know a little bit, but we don't know enough. So I don't know. We need that trailer to just kind of say, hey, this movie can be and will be great. And we don't have that yet, and I feel like we should already. So that's why I'm a little disappointed in why, because people were expecting it at San Diego, you know.
Yeah, man, that would have been great.
Then we didn't get it, and people were like, oh, this would have been the perfect time to show the trailer. And I'm like, wait, guys, wait. They're showing it at Power Morphicon. It's going to be great. And I'm like, it makes perfect sense, right? It's Power Rangers convention. But at Power Morphicon, they didn't even have the movie cast there. I mean, maybe they were trying to focus on Ninja Steel, because, by the way, would you like to tell everybody what you think of Peter Sidarso and all that?
All right. Well, I want to be real here for a second. Ever since I was little, when I was, well, not now, because I'm, you know, older now, but when I was little, me and my brother, that was it. You know, we just wanted to be them with the Power Rangers, and, you know, when I could almost put myself in the shoes of those brothers, but you know, Peter and Yoshi, because you know, as they've grown up, they've got these big, amazing martial arts, and you know, they're actors, and they've gotten the opportunities to actually be those characters, and it's kind of like a long life dream come true. Mm-hmm. And it was just, you know, when I first saw it, when they did that stream yesterday, I mean, I was like, oh my god, that's so cool, but I rewatched it again in better quality, and you know, it almost brought tears to my eyes. It was a really nice moment, and I think this is the first true passing of the torch kind of moment that we've ever really gotten in the last couple of years. So I'm really hoping that this almost sends a good message forward towards maybe a crossover, or not even that, maybe just a more of a type of Zordon era universe that's more just coherent, you know what I mean? Like all the teams are a bit more connected rather than so far apart.
Yeah. And the reason why I brought this up is Ryder's brother confirmed Green Spy Central Ranger. Is that correct?
Well, we'll see. I have no idea.
Man, I'm loving this Green Spy Central Power Ranger. People have been asking me, is he gonna be in the sequel? He
would be if there was more footage. I'm not even kidding. There is literally 3 seconds of this guy, and it's most of it is just him without the mask. So it's good. You know, it's a bit challenging. But
Adam Bernal confirmed for Green Spy Central Power Ranger. You know.
Hopefully we can
Sorry, Adam. Eric.
Hopefully we can keep him locked down. It's that good old Retro Night.
Oh no, he's super excited to be Retro Night. I'm telling you, there's no way he's backing out of this. He is so excited to play Retro Night. Like, I don't know if he wants me to share this, but like after the podcast, like last Monday, he made me watch the episode whenever Gold and Silver appear, and he was doing the Kia 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 in sync with the episode. He's really excited to be Retro Night.
Well,
so
of course we're really excited to have him. But I'm planning on sitting down within the next couple of weeks to actually start to write something.
Yeah.
So hopefully before 2016 ends, you guys will be able to see some sort of teaser or trailer. You know, I know I haven't talked much about this, and this isn't the time to talk about Spy Central because we're doing more here. But
yeah, we might afterwards.
Maybe afterwards. Yeah. But just real quick, I do want to apologize to people who were waiting for it. It's just it's a whole story, but it just
very long.
Nothing ever really came to the point that I wanted it to come at, and it just got a little too crazy to kind of just release consecutive episodes. Yes. But my intentions were never to make you guys wait, so we'll see where that goes. But let's continue with Morphicon, because there's a lot here that I kind of want. We'll talk about Ninja Steel. There's something about Ninja Steel I want to talk about later, but you keep going, Jason.
Every time, man. You got to get used to this, buddy. Okay, no, I'm kidding. But anyway, so basically, since there is absolutely freaking nothing revealed today, we're just going to be We talking about what was already revealed and our final thoughts on Power Morphicon as a whole. And we're gonna our next topic is gonna be this wild card that was revealed at Power Morphicon. Nobody really knows what to think of it right now, and that's Ranger Nation. What the heck is this thing? I've already shared what I think it is, but Ryder, what the heck is this?
You want to know something? Really, I'm still not even sure.
Yeah.
I still can't even come to words as to describe what this is. It seems cool because all the big names on YouTube and social media with Power Rangers seem to be involved. Anybody who's a fan of the Power Rangers, everyone's pretty much subscribed to MMPR Toys. So I love Bruno and Mia.
Yeah.
And I'm happy they're part of it. Really, it's hard for me to come to words because I'm still not 100% sure what it is. It seems like, I guess, kind of like a version of Reddit or something like that.
Yes.
Or for Power Rangers. I don't know. But look, the thing that stands out to me here is just that it seems like they're trying to promote Power Rangers and make it a bigger deal now that the movie's coming out.
Yes.
And that it makes me excited because that's bringing in more of a fan base. And if you got even bigger fan base than you already have, we can get an even bigger Power Morphicon. We can get an even higher budget for maybe even the shows. So we'll see what happens. I think this is a good step that they're trying to make it a bigger deal than it already is.
All right, Pineapple Ryder in the chat says Ryder Dab. I love it. This guy's been in pretty much every stream. He says Ryder Dab.
I could do it. I could dab, but you wouldn't see it.
Yeah. All right. Ryder, dab for everybody. Just so I promise you'll dab. All right, dab.
All right, it's been done.
All right, he just dabbed everybody for real. All right, so gee, what else is there? I mean, the toys were there. What do you think of the toys?
I can't tell you how excited I am. These legacy figures are phenomenal.
Yes.
They are like, I'm so happy that they're taking the time to go back to this. The figures have always been my favorite, or that and the Morphers usually, but really the figures. Just the fact that they're making full teams now and they're going to do every team.
Yes.
Just imagine what it's going to look like at the end. So it's very cool, and I'm happy, and hopefully I'll be able to pick a couple of them up, but not everything, because, everything costs money, so, yeah.
All right, Pineapple Rider says, dabbing Sentai Dab Ranger.
Well, that makes sense.
Speaking of Sentai, segue, O-Ranger was showed off at Comic-Con for the next DVD. So
yeah,
that's really nice. I mean, it was pretty much expected. They had already revealed it. I was thinking they would probably reveal Car Ranger there.
Yeah,
But it's okay that they didn't because they showed off the actual DVD of O-Ranger. And yeah, so basically they just revealed the DVD for O-Ranger, and I'm hoping they reveal Car Ranger here in the next couple months. Maybe whenever they have it all together and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's great that they're doing these DVDs. It's pretty cool. So happy that they're continuing with them.
Yes, definitely, because I think it's really nice to see Super Sentai getting some American love officially without having to go to some website and watch it.
Right.
So yeah, Shout Factory is really killing it. Their Shout Factory is just amazing.
Yeah, they've done a lot for the Power Ranger brand over the years, so very cool.
What else was there? Is that pretty much it?
Well, today, there's two things I want to talk about. Here's the first one. Today, sorry, I don't mean to take over for you. That's not what I'm saying.
That's fine.
I
was asking you.
Yeah, so I know today, I believe it's Melody Perkins, right? She played Astronema.
Yes.
She suited up as Astronema today, and I saw the pictures. Of course, I wasn't there, but she looked pretty awesome. So I thought that was pretty cool that they did live photo ops. I think they had Psycho Silver.
Oh yes,
right?
Yeah.
And Yellow in Space.
Yes,
I want to say. But I thought that's pretty cool. That I don't think they've done that before, or at least I don't think they've brought I don't think they've done this with the villains. Like in past cons, I don't think we saw any of the past actors, villain actors or actresses suit up. So that could almost become a tradition, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was pretty cool. I'd give anything to really shake Astronomer's hand. So
yeah,
it's pretty cool.
So was there a second thing?
Yeah, that has to go back to Ninja Steel. Now, I read something. I was able to get my hands on a couple audition scripts. So,
Okay.
And I read through them a little bit. I don't know how much that's gonna transfer over to the show, but also this was confirmed, I believe, from Ranger Crew. So, and that was that Ninja Steel is going to be bringing back high school. They're going to be going back to high school, and it's going to be a school environment, and they're also bringing back comedic relief. Now, Bryce, I'm sure you have a ton of thoughts on this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's what I want to say. There's been 2 times since After Mighty Morphin that they've really been able that they've done the high school feat. And that was, I think, the Dino Thunder, right?
Woohoo! Yeah, Dino Thunder.
Okay. So Dino Thunder, that was one of my favorite seasons, if not my favorite. I love that one. So
it's in my top 10.
Yeah, and it really made the whole element of high school work for me. Now, Megaforce, on the other hand, complete opposite. And I really felt it was just a filler place for them to go, something else for them to do when they weren't on screen, and it didn't work. It really didn't. Now, at the same time, Chip Lynn was not involved with Megaforce, so I can't say, and he was not involved with Dino Thunder, so I don't know what his version of high school will look like. Yeah, well, he was involved in Mighty Morphin a little bit. Right, that's true, but I think Mighty Morphin, for the most part, it's like its own kind of revolutionary thing. It's its own, you know what I mean? Yes. So here, though, I would have thought it would have make more sense to have there would be some sort of ninja school or ninja academy. To me, that would have fit the theme more. Right now, it doesn't seem like they're living up at all to the whole idea of ninjas. All I keep hearing is this Ninja Steel. The whole villain thing is the game show, right? And now they're going to be in high school, and it just doesn't seem like any of them have ties to being ninjas, which kind of bothers me a little bit. But again, I haven't seen even a trailer. We saw the trailer yesterday, but there was no, big-time American footage, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, their mentor might be a ninja. I mean, it would make the most sense. It would make the most sense, but somebody needs to be a ninja. There was a character in that audition script, and I believe his name was Uncle Zane, and he was Brody's uncle. Oh, no. So he seemed to know about the Rangers. It's the Super Sentai cliche. Yeah, and it kind of almost seems a bit like Mentor G, which I like Mentor G for the most part, kind of, but, I liked him better as Grum. Yeah, oh, yeah. But, look, it's hard to say now. But the comedic relief thing, it's interesting. I wonder if they're going to utilize Bulk in school again. Now, there was a character on the audition script thing, and his name was, I believe, Morty. Morty. Oh, God. Yeah. Was there another one named Rick? No. No, some guy named Vince, but I don't know. Oh, that would be so funny. I know, right? But I'm not sure if they are... I'm not sure if they're using the same names, because on the audition scripts, the names weren't the same. Like, before the Red Ranger's name was Brody, it was Brad. So yeah, I have no idea. I feel like they kind of avoided revealing the names of the characters before Power Morphicon this time, just because they knew they would change them. So, because they always do every year, they reveal the names and then they're completely different by the time the show comes out. So, I think the back of the toy for Riley, but still said Quinn whenever the show came out. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're thinking there, but it must have been a real last-minute post-production change. Yeah. I mean, maybe they just really hated the name Quinn or something, but... Yeah. Because there's no reason that should have been, changed, so quickly. So is that all you have for Power Morphicon? Because we are getting a lot of questions. Well, I'm trying to think off the top of my head here. The only other thing I can kind of think about, just to kind of spark a topic, would be the 25th anniversary, and I think that, and also the idea of super seasons, because so far we haven't heard anything about Ninja Super Steel. Or
I'm
Super
excited
Ninja
about
Steel.
that one.
Yeah, same. But here, the other thing is, I almost feel like Dino Charge didn't need the second season.
I told you. I called it.
Yeah,
I told him.
Really, you did call it. It was a beautiful, well done finale, and it just seems like tacked on episodes. They're just trying to milk out more story, and I don't know if there is more story. So this could be a good sign with the one season, assuming that the show is good. Please be good.
Yeah. Live up to the hype of Peter Sidarso, please.
Right. Yeah, that's what's kind of driving me there.
Like that's what I said on Twitter. I said Peter Sidarso just became an instant fan favorite yesterday.
Oh, definitely.
Like he is already on people's top 10 lists right now. It is insane.
I know. And some people were complaining that the Red Ranger wasn't Asian either, because I think that was something that people wanted to see.
I think people wanted Yoshi to be the Red Ranger.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
The problem is he's a caveman.
Right. That's the part that doesn't make sense. But
yeah.
Other than that, I think he would have fit perfectly. I think the reason, though, why they chose to put Peter as the blue is just for nostalgic reasons for the family. Other than that, I don't see why they wouldn't have made him red. It would have made the most sense. But
yeah.
Hey, it just works out certain ways. And again, it's hard to know right now because we haven't seen anything.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to be moving on into questions now. And the first question is from our very own Alex from the Big Bang Network, Dr. Big Nose Retro Shack. And he says, I saw the IMDb page of Power Rangers Spy Central. Did that thing really cost $10,000? No, it did not. I think that was just the lowest we could put. Is that right?
Yeah, I tried to put 0.
Yeah.
And I tried to put $5 and then $10, but hey, whatever.
I mean, technically it wasn't like 0 because we had to buy toys and stuff, but
yeah.
So
for the most part, the IMDb page was, the point of that was really just to kind of get the word out a bit more. I do that all the time where I'm scrolling through IMDb and I click on one thing that leads me to the other thing, to the next thing, and I was kind of hoping that, if someone's looking at the, Dino Charge page, that maybe eventually they would get led to the Spy Central, and then, of course, that'd send them to YouTube.
And unfortunately, that thing is incredibly out of date, but I think it costs money for us to edit it, and we don't want to.
I don't care that much about it. I don't think anybody really cares that much, right?
Yeah. So, Joshua Perez says, what if in the sequel of the 2017 movie, the official Power Rangers movie, not Spy Central, if they do Zeo? I highly doubt that, because I think they'll either do a Green with Evil or maybe like a White Ranger storyline if Rita's the Green Ranger. So I highly doubt that they'll do Zeo. What do you think? I think there'll be maybe like a 4th movie type thing, because it was like the 4th season.
Right. It's hard to know. It's hard to know.
Yeah. Jahi or J.A. I don't know. Brown says, who do you think would win a fight, Power Rangers Dino Thunder or Power Rangers Dino Charge? For me, Dino Charge, because they have the numbers.
I agree.
Yeah, they have 10 compared to 5.
I'm pretty sure their big Ultrazord thing is bigger.
Well, yeah, because they have the numbers again. That's like 10 Zords. Or 10 Rangers piloting the thing, right?
Well, you're right. Plus, they have an alien on their side. Look, I get it. You got Tommy Oliver on one side, but you have Keeper and all of his knowledge, even though he hasn't really shared it.
Yeah.
I think it's there. I think. So, yeah.
Josh Perez also asks, do you think there will be a Tommy cameo?
In the movie?
Yeah, in the 2017 movie.
I'm almost positive, because Jason David Frank, he's probably the most well known.
Yeah.
I think, and I'm pretty sure he has had conversations with Saban at least.
I would be 100%
he was
certain.
campaigning to be the Green Ranger in the movie.
What?
Yes, he was doing that for a while. clearly that won't happen. So I'm sure you'll see him be like he'll be running the restaurant, or he'll know what I mean. He'll be driving the bus. He'll be something like that.
Yeah. He'll driving the bus. That'd be hilarious. If, like, just in the middle of the movie, you see Jacen David Frank driving the school bus.
With all his tattoos. With his
I'm sure they'll get rid of the tattoos. They did that for Super Mega Force, or at least they made him wear a long sleeve. So
yeah, he clearly didn't fit into that suit.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a couple years, don't you think?
I mean, yeah.
It's been since Dino Thunder he's had to wear one of those.
I know.
So
I can't believe how it's been like 10 years. So.
Well, it's been like even longer for most of those other guys. I mean, unless you were in Samurai, like Mike and Emily, they obviously had like no time. Like it was like
pointless. That was just
Well, I mean, they were the two most developed, I would say, in Samurai, and it was kind of like, hey kids, look, it's those guys you remember, So.
Right.
I feel like it was more of a way to say, hey, these are Mike and Emily are Legendary Rangers, and so are these guys too. So I feel like it was more of a thing for the kids. Oh my God. Okay, Joshua Perez says, I'm assuming in reference to Jacen David Frank, maybe he was Rita the whole time.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, totally. I would say probably double confirmed Jacen David Frank is actually the one playing as Rita. Like, Elizabeth Banks, please. Like, no.
Dude,
Jacen David Frank up in here. Confirmed Rita Repulsa.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
Elizabeth Banks in the mask.
Dude, she looks awesome in that suit.
Yeah. Some people don't like it because, it's different and they don't like reboots, I guess, but
I'm in for different, you know what I mean? I think I'm ready for a different spin. So, if only we had a trailer to judge that upon,
Yeah, now Josh is begging Saban to have Jacen David Frank play as Rita Repulsa. Okay.
Yes, please, someone start that petition.
Yeah. All right, Josh. Josh, what I need you to do right now is go to change.org and make a petition for Jacen David Frank to replace Elizabeth Banks as Rita Repulsa, and then link it in the chat, please.
The petition thing is so
everybody, we need to shut down Rotten Tomatoes right now. Like,
dumbest thing. I don't understand it, and then people actually do support it. It's like
I don't like your opinion, so we're gonna shut you down.
Yeah, I mean, it's craziness, but
like if the Power Rangers movie gets this bad reviews, are you telling me you're not gonna make a petition to shut down Rotten Tomatoes? I mean, I'm gonna back it.
I mean, I know you would, but the thing is, if it's bad, then I think we know that it was never meant to be in the big screen. But yeah. I think it actually will be good in some aspects. I hope.
I mean, it's hard to say right now because again, we haven't seen a single thing as footage-wise. So, right? So do you want to talk about Spy Central now? I'm pretty sure they're wanting us to talk about Spy Central.
Is that what everyone's talking about in the comments?
No, but it's been a topic for the past every time. So, and now I have you on. So I've basically been trying to answer the questions as best as possible, but I'm like, you know what? I'm not writing this thing. That's up the writer. I'm basically just a producer and an actor, so I can't answer all of your questions about casting and stuff.
So what are the questions then?
Is there any roles? Can I help in the production? All that kind of stuff.
I mean, so the thing with editing, and here I'm going to reveal this right now, I am the only editor of the whole thing. I edit the whole thing. I film all my stuff. I collect everybody else's clips, and I edit it all together myself. Everything that you've seen, even the intro.
Except for the movie. I put that together.
Except for the movie.
I upscaled that to HD and everything.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I don't know what we would have done.
It was pretty much just so we can make a Power Rangers Spy Central 2 and use the movie format.
That wasn't my idea. That was his. So very smart idea.
Yeah, the movies are all my idea. I take full credit.
I'll give you that full credit there. But yeah, it's a challenging process. So the thing is, it's gonna sound kind of bad right here, but I like
drama alert.
I like a little bit, but
Killer Keemstar.
I like things done a certain way, especially for the show because I put so much time into it.
Yeah.
A ton of, and so is Bryce, but Jacen. Oh my God, I'm gonna shoot myself. I don't know.
Whoa! Not on the podcast. Do that afterwards. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, Jacen has done wonders for it. He really has, and overall, though, it's just it's been a lot, and it'd be kind of hard for other people to edit too.
Yeah.
So the way I'm saying this is, if you want to be part of it, there are ways to do that. You could ask for a specific character if you have an idea. The way we met here is through him just giving me ideas.
Yeah.
So
he's referring to me, by the way.
That's the best way to help and be part of the production is just give ideas, or if you want to play certain characters. The whole thing with the Gold Ranger, we have a guy who's supposed to do it. It's not really working out, and I don't know.
Again? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so...
Man, we are not having luck with this Gold Ranger, right?
Right.
You thought we were doing bad with Yellow. Yeah.
Well, we found a workaround for that, but
Adam Bernal, confirmed. Adam Eric. I keep forgetting. See, you're not the only one who messes up with names.
That's why I started with the original. You know what I'm going to say. So, I don't really know what else to say about the production, and I mean that's the best way to be involved. So yeah, that's pretty much.
I guess we can do some fun facts. I was originally approached to be the Red Ranger, but then I didn't think I could be a good leader, so I asked for Blue instead.
Yeah, I was never going to be.
Fun
part
fact.
Of that.
I was originally Red, and then I said, I don't know, it's not really my color, and then then I'm like, I don't think I could really be a leader, and I felt like the Blue Ranger fit me more, so I chose Blue. And then Ryder, he was literally last resort. Ugh, disgusting. But no, I'm kidding. But we couldn't really find anybody that really fit the part for Red, so we just gave it to Ryder. So
also, it allowed me to have more creative control over the way certain things were filmed. That's why you see more of Jacen in the first one. So that's kind of just why it's just easier.
Wait, is Jacen's full name Jacen?
Well, that might be something that's talked about later.
Oh, spoiler alert! Sorry. We share names. It was totally intended. No, I'm kidding.
Well, it's not Jacen. It's Jace.
Jace. But is that spoilery? Is that like a huge plot point? The sequel.
All I'll say is that might not be his full name.
Whoa. It's like Jacen Ello or something.
yeah, I'm sure.
Jace Jasu. What? Wait. I don't understand that. But let's see. What else can we talk about Spy Central? Well, I guess another fun fact. I was Ryder's 100th subscriber. How does that make you feel?
That was pretty awesome, especially me being where I am now. So
yeah.
Thank you for that.
I was big 100. At first, it was pretty much like, oh, hey, this guy's at 99. Sure. And then I'm like, oh, hey, this guy's got amazing freaking ideas. So I type in the comments. I say, hey, here's a couple paragraph comment of all my ideas for Power Ranger Spy Central whenever he announced it. And here we are today. We're on the Big Bang Network, co-founded by the both of us. It's currently at, what is it? 514 subs.
But aside from that, at that time, I didn't really have any big, friends on the, with me there.
Yeah.
So it's pretty amazing now, how good, how it's grown. You know what I mean? So I really do. I do appreciate that. That was. I don't think. I almost feel like that was almost fated. You know what I mean?
Oh, pulling the fate card.
He decided to type there, and I'm like, okay, and you know what I mean? So,
he thought I was a 30-year-old man too.
I did.
You thought a guy with like the name Mega Shark Ranger was a third.
Dude, you don't know who you're gonna find on the internet. It's crazy. So.
Oh boy. So I don't know if this is gonna be spoilery too, but this is a question I don't know. If you consider this spoilery or whatever.
I'll say it. Don't worry. Just what? Yeah. Let's hear it.
Are we gonna recast Yellow?
As far as I know, no.
Yeah.
For what we need right now, Taylor seems like it's gonna work. But
what little we need.
Here's what I'm gonna say. The presence of Yellow in the next installment,
yeah.
Which will probably be retitled from Spy Central 2, from
Spy Rescue. I've been thinking about it.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, okay.
From what, the presence of Yellow is going to be massively decreased. So she'll still be there, but not in the capacity she was.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about this after the podcast is over. So
just expect like little cameo things. That's really what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and ebook stuff, which is pretty much my department. Writer isn't too much involved with that.
Not at all.
Yeah, not at all. Okay. I basically asked him permission to use characters. He says, okay, and then.
Well, I mean, you are a producer, but here's the thing: I'm still involved, kind of, because, kind of, do you know what I mean? But
yeah,
that's your thing, and I'm there to support it. So.
Yeah. So basically, what Writer does with the ebooks, a huge part. I ask him if I can use a character. He says yay or nay, pretty much, and then that's how that works. Yeah. So. Agent 44 is pretty gonna be like more of an SPD thing than like a Spy Central thing at all.
Which is kind of important. So
yeah,
I suggest you check that out.
In fact, there's going to be very, very little Spy Central. In fact, the only Spy Central thing that's going to be there, besides the very, very end, is Max. That's the only thing Spy Central related at all. There might be like a dream sequence, but pretty much the only thing Spy Central related in that ebook is Max. And then the rest is pretty much an SPD thing, which is huge. Because we originally had plans to do a lot of SPD stuff in Spy Central, and I don't know if we're still going to do that, but Agent 44 is definitely going to be that. It's going to be the SPD like factor and everything.
SPD is still going to be a part of it. Other factors like Alien Ranger is going to be there, involved. Certain things will still be involved. But think about the second one as a bit more self-contained in the sense that, it's going to have to do with more of a plot that's revolved around these new characters that we've created rather than old villains. And I mean, they'll still be there. Like I said, you're going to see presence from them, but it's going to really be a bit more self-contained in these new characters and a new end goal. And then in 2018, Spy Legion, which is going to be a really interesting challenge and an idea, and we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, we're kind of gonna have to use Jack Landers in the sequel, or else there's gonna be some major plot holes that we're gonna have to fix for Spy Legion. But
you'll see the Landers. You'll see them.
Yeah, because we were supposed to do that a little while back, and Jack Landers, I don't want to say we forgot about him, but
it wasn't the most important thing.
Yeah, we were more focused on doing Yellow in that episode than Jack Landers. So
yeah, it just, like I said, as it goes on, it's so different from the way it starts out on paper.
Yeah.
To the way it actually ends up, with filming, what's doable, what's not doable, what's legal, you know what I mean?
Yes.
In the sense of getting footage, and that's a challenge. It really is. So
even more so with Spy Legion.
Yeah.
That is going to be a nerve-wracking experience whenever that comes out.
At that point, I think both of us will have a bit more experience in all of this, and hopefully by then we'll actually be able to involve more professionals.
Yeah. definitely, because Spy Legion is almost like 2.5 years off. So hopefully, I'm hoping we'll have more experience with like filmmaking and editing and writing and character development. So yeah, that'll definitely be hopefully a good thing. And then I feel like Spy Legion is going to be a very nerve-wracking experience with legal issues.
It might be.
Considering we're already technically having some with the second one.
Yeah. You know, I got a copyright strike. Just over about a year and a half ago.
I remember that.
February 2015.
Yeah.
They suck. Really, they do.
But what would you even get it for? Like a 2-second clip of Dino Charge Red?
It was like I made it was back in the days when I was doing like mashups and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's how Dante got taken down too.
Right. So
that poor guy. He had 10,000 subs.
Yeah, that really sucks.
Yeah.
But it's things you have to be careful about, and that's kind of why by that time and by next year, hopefully we'll be able to establish some sort of relationship with Saban. I'm hoping that's probably my next goal.
Oh boy.
So,
Power Force confirmed, everybody. Or whatever that Ranger Nation crap is.
Yeah. We're going to make a big deal. Once I figure out what Ranger Nation is.
Yeah, well, I was planning on doing that too. We're going to make a big deal about Ranger Nation.
Yeah.
So
whatever that is, you know.
Whatever it is, we don't know, but we know. All right, we don't know whatever Ranger Nation is, right? But we know we're going to make a big deal about it. All right. So, and who knows? Maybe after Spy Legion, we'll go off and adapt another Sentai. That's not confirming anything at all. We haven't even began to talk about it. I'm just saying.
It depends on how. It really depends on how next year goes and the year after, and
if we do adapt a next Sentai, it's definitely not going to be like the year after Spy Legion, because that's going to drain the heck out of us. And I think we're going to need a break for a little bit after Spy Legion.
I mean, we'll have to see how after next year goes.
Yeah.
Really, I think that's going to be the big ultimate
And
test.
we hit all our release dates.
There's going to be a Spy Legion in some capacity. There will be eventually, but it all depends on how. I think next year is going to be the test, and we'll have to take that test, and hopefully we'll get a good grade. You know.
Yeah. And the second one is definitely going to have many like Legion teases, and definitely some characters will appear in the second one that will play a huge role in Legion. So
another thing, just quality-wise, quality is something that I'm continuing to work on.
Yeah, that white wall.
Right. Yeah. Good stuff costs a lot of money, and again, you guys know we don't have a budget. That's one. It's hard to do it in the first place, but quality is something that I'm thinking about, and we're gonna just. It's all work in progress. That's all I'm saying. That's kind of where we are right now. Nothing's really set in stone. Nothing will be for a while, and that's kind of why none of us or neither of us really know what's next. Really, I mean, we do know what's next, but not entirely.
And we could definitely come up with something that Ghosty says, "Oh, it's a simulation of a house," because we had house agencies in the first one.
Oh wait, though. What is Ghosty going to be there in the second one?
What?
Are we sure about it?
Oh gosh. Oh, Axel Johnson fired, confirmed. Call Keemstar. Okay, no, but this is new to me, by the way. I had no idea about this. But
wait. Also, Axel, he is real. I know people asked about that. He is real. He helps me with voiceover work.
Wait, what? wait. What are people asking about Axel?
They've asked, is he real?
What? That makes no sense.
One day he's gonna come on screen and you're gonna blow your minds. But
what? Okay, it's gonna blow our minds, you say?
No, I mean no, not gonna blow your mind, but people who are just like, no, you're just creating people.
People think he's like fake or something, and he's just you. Oh,
no,
okay. I'm like, do I know Axel? I'm like,
no. But he has done a lot of voiceover work. He's helped me with that. So.
Okay. Very interesting. You almost had me incredibly shocked there. This has been a lot longer than I thought it would be. It's probably just because where me and Ryder are at the same place at the same time. Well, actually, we're not actually in the same place at the same time, but you know what I mean. We actually live like 5 hours apart. So that's quite interesting. So unless there's something else you want to reveal about Spy Central, I think that's all we can / want to reveal right now.
Yeah, right now I think that's all I want to really talk about. You know, I'm willing to take questions, but I think everyone kind of has the same questions. So
yeah, I think people are pretty much done with the questions. I mean, unless I'm wrong. We might wait a little bit to see if more questions pop up. But if
is there anything else about Morphicon that we could talk about, questions-wise? Are there any questions about that?
Yeah, pretty much any questions right now we'll take. So while we're waiting for those to pop up, how's it going? You know?
It's alright.
Okay. By the way, Animation Block Season 2 premiere just premiered today on the Big Bang Network. All right, Ryder, that's your thing. Talk about it.
Yeah, it came out, and
came out
next week, hopefully again. So
yeah,
it might be in a different format because there's a
we had some troubles.
Story, yeah, about how this got.
Oh crap! I forgot to answer that question, and he just asked it again. Joshua Perez asks, "What do you need? Will there any? Is there any? Okay, can I please? Spy Central writing is what he asks. Can he help with that? Will anybody be able to help with that? Because
I mean, I guess you know it's
Spy Central is very sacred to him. He barely lets me touch it. So
I like I said, ideas, concepts. That's what I'm looking for. And you give me a killer idea, then we'll write into we could work together on writing something like that.
Yeah. And so yeah, so you better help me, right? Because if you're gonna let somebody from the comments help you write, I mean, come on, it's about time.
I know, Josh. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good. So he used the original gold, right?
Originally, I think maybe I something like that. It was too long ago. He was involved though. Yeah.
So and then we had another one, and then we're probably going to have another one. So.
So we'll see where that goes.
Yeah. So, I think that's all we're gonna do for today. Yeah. So, yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this surprisingly a lot longer episode. This is actually about as long as a normal episode would be. So, stay tuned. Yet again, I'm gonna be drained out here soon. Tomorrow, for a normal episode of Super Rangers Podcast, I'm really hoping with Adam. Really hoping he couldn't make it any of these Power Rangers Power Morphicon coverage videos, but he should hopefully be here tomorrow. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. What? Okay, well, hang on, slow down.
Just one thing I want to say.
Okay.
I would definitely love to do this again. So
yeah. All right, Ryder confirmed. Every podcast. No, I'm kidding.
One other thing. Hopefully, 2018 Power Morphicon. That's what.
Oh, you just dropped it.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm gonna drop it too. Hopefully, Power Morphicon 2018.
And hopefully, and this is actually confirmed right here.
Yeah.
2020. If there is still one, you will be seeing me and hopefully Bryce meet up for the first time.
Jacen.
All
right. Yeah. So you too, buddy. All right. We're gonna have a talk after this.
And catch me tomorrow on my channel, Infinite Attitude, and tweet me at Toy with Attitude. So see you guys later. Thanks so much.
All right. Also, catch me on my channel tomorrow, Earth and at Jacen_X. Yeah. So pretty much, both me and Ryder will be hopefully moved out by 2020 because we both graduate in 2019. Pretty much confirmed. We will be at Power Morphicon 2020, and like little less confirmed 2018, but we're gonna try our best. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the Super Rangers podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you yet again tomorrow, hopefully with Adam, with yet another Super Rangers podcast. See you guys. Have a good one.